Hey, what is up? This is AJ here from Theology and Metal and Fire from Heaven. In this video, I'm going to try and do define Christian metal, basically, because I feel like it's sometimes misunderstood a lot, and I'm going to try my best not to just insert my own opinion, but to think about this like from what it actually means. We're going to try and find actual meaning. Christian metal. If Christian means follower of Christ, Christian metal should be something along those lines, right? Christian metal should be something that is like following Christ, and those who follow Christ are those who glorify him, right? So Christian metal should be something that's glorifying Christ, glorifying to God. If it's not, then it's not Christian metal, I guess. But it's just difficult to do because you have these bands that are like what I kind of referred to myself as for a long time was a Christian in a metal band rather than a Christian metal band. I mainly did that to kind of cut myself off from the Christian metal scene for a time there because I was just kind of sick of some things with my solo project Fire from Heaven. But I think Christian metal is something that's glorifying to God. If you're Christians in a metal band doing that, great. If you're a Christian metal band doing that, great. Christian metal is, I think, ultimately has Christ as the focus, as the center point, as the foundation. And you can take that and go different directions, you know what I mean? There can be a lot of different directions you go. Like I do fantasy storytelling, and there are times where I will say God or Christ even, or Jesus. But usually it's a lot of just like storytelling and allegory and stuff like that. But the ultimate goal is to glorify Christ, help people who are dealing with, life. That's what Christ does, right? He helps us deal with life. He helps us deal with sin, and he helps us get through life and find meaning in life in a meaningless world, So I think that should ultimately be the goal of Christian metal. You know what I mean? So, whatever you want to call it, I think Christian metal is focused on Christ. It's glorifying Christ, If it's bands with positive messages and stuff, that's great. But, there can be bands claiming to be Christian metal that aren't necessarily bringing a great message, and bands that aren't claiming to be Christian metal that bring maybe a more positive message than some claiming to be Christian. So whatever it may be, I'm just trying to define it the best I can. Christian metal is focused on Christ. Fair enough? Work for everyone? That was the goal of this. So hopefully maybe there can be a little bit less confusion around the topic. Stay metal, stay real.